What's going on? Hut heads, it's Joe with the Hut from Joebba's Palace. Whoa. Here with another What's in the Box unboxing. This is a very special episode where we're going to start breaking into my personal booster box of Star Wars Unlimited Spark of Rebellion. This is the first set from Fantasy Flight Games of this game. We've been putting out some content already for it. We did a pre-release box rip. I've been playing online a little bit, so you can check out those videos on our Twitch and on our YouTube. We also have plenty to sell. So we have pre-release sets, we have starter sets, and we have booster boxes and booster packs available. So if anybody's interested in any of that, give us a follow at Joebba's Palace on Instagram, Facebook, eBay, and then we have a Whatnot store, and we stream on Whatnot multiple times a week. Wednesdays and Thursdays at 11:30 p.m. Eastern is our normal stream time. So come check us out, hang out with us. We mostly do action figures, but we're doing a little bit more card stuff because I was interested in Star Wars Unlimited and I wanted to share the wealth with people. Okay, so I'm probably not going to do my full box today. I'll probably do like around six packs just to start us off. But we can start ripping and see how we do here. All right, so let's cut this open. I've enjoyed so far. We haven't had any crazy hits yet with any of the stuff that we've opened. And I actually split a case with my buddy, and he didn't have any insane hits. So our chances of getting something good are increasing by the day because he's been ripping a lot more than I have. And this is the first time I'm actually getting into that case. So let's see, how can we do this? I would assume that we just slide this up. Yeah, there we go. Slide this up, this out. And this is why they call it a booster box display, because when you go to your card shop, they'll basically have them like this. All right, so let's get into it and do some packs and check it out, and hopefully we can get some cool stuff here. I'm gonna back this up a little bit. Go over there. So we have a little room to operate. Maybe I'll just put it back here. The box is over here. We're pulling from the same box, guys. I'm not doing anything. This isn't a product, so you don't need it. All right, so we have Thrawn on top and we have Chewie on top. Why don't we start with a Chewie? We'll start with a Chewie. So this was top right. So this is our first rip from my personal booster box. Let's see what we get here. Okay, so I do not have Chewbacca as a leader yet, so that's a good pull for me. I just want to get our focus good. There we go. Chewbacca as a leader. Play a unit that costs 3 or less from your hand. It gains Sentinel for this phase. It's always good to have leader options, and that'll help us build decks going forward. And then we can look at the art there. It's definitely a very interesting take on Chewie. It's pretty funny there. So there you go, and he's got his bowcaster and everything. All right, that's Underworld Wookiee. And then our base. So you're always going to get a leader, and you're always going to get a base. So there's Kestro City. All right, and then we can get into the common cards. So we have Imperial Interceptor. I just want to make sure that we get our focus going good. Here we go. Resupply. Academy Defense Walker, which I'm interested in the walkers. This is a Sentinel. It can give experience tokens, so I definitely want to start working those into some sets for sure. Precision Fire. Attack with the unit, it gains Saboteur for this attack. It's a trooper. It also gets +2. So you're going to be able to turn somebody into somebody that can go around the Sentinel and attack a base. So that's cool. Medal Ceremony. Give an experience token to up to 3 rebel units that attack this phase. That's awesome. And that doesn't cost anything, too. Seasoned Shore Trooper. I like the look of the way they did the Shore Trooper. Shore Troopers need more love. Rogue One was an awesome movie. Waylay. This is a really good card just to get somebody off the board. So say somebody's beefing somebody up, you play Waylay, and then you don't even have to deal with them, and they have to kind of start from the beginning on that. Syndicate Lackeys. After you play this unit, it may ready and attack an enemy unit. So this guy can attack immediately because he has ambush, and he's 5 attack. So once you get up to him, they can do a lot. TIE LN fighter, so just a basic TIE fighter there. Outmaneuver. We're getting into our uncommons now. Choose an arena, ground, or space, exhaust a unit. So there you go. You can make it so that somebody can't attack. This is Tag. Interesting. I like the art on Tag. That's pretty cool. Nice art style. Give an experience token of up to 3 trooper units. So you're just beefing other people up. There's Zeb. Very nice. We had a foil Zeb already, so always good to have multiple of characters, though. Here is a legendary. So here's a legendary hit anytime it says L in the corner. So that's a good hit right there. Command. Choose 2 in any order. Give 2 experience tokens to a unit. A friendly unit deals damage equal to its power to a non-unique enemy unit. Put this event into play as a resource. Return a unit from your discard pile to your hand. So a very versatile card. It costs 4, so you got to work your way up to it. But as long as you're playing green, I assume that this is a really good card to have in your deck. And nice art there. We got some Mon Calamari back there. Mon Mothma looking good. Pretty cool. Very painterly look to it. And that is a legendary hit. So we're going to put that to the side because that is a hit. System Patrol Craft is going to be our foil. It is a common. It is a sentinel. There's System Patrol Craft. And that is our first foil. So command. I'm happy with command because we already got a legendary hit. So that's good. Now, do we want to go right side, left side? I guess we'll switch over to the left side. It's all being recorded, so we'll remember where things came from. So this is the top left pack, and that is Thrawn. Thrawn art. All right, we got Palpatine. Palpatine Leader, which also I do not have yet. Action costs 1, defeat a friendly unit. Deal 1 damage to a unit and draw a card. So you have to kill one of your units, and then you can deal 1 damage to a unit and draw a card. That's interesting. I'd like to see how people are using that, because is not always going to be the best move. But there's a leader for us. I also don't think that we had any... Oh, we'll check after. Dagobah. I do not have Dagobah base yet, so that's good. Dagobah Swamp. I like the art on that. You got Yoda's hut in the background. Very cool. Here is Repair. So you get the Repair for 1. Wampa. Super Laser Technician. This guy's a good guy to like sacrifice and get more mana going. This guy is a Sentinel. Very nice. This is still one of my favorite arts that we've seen so far, the Spec Force Soldier. He looks really cool. So I guess in these regular packs, they have it where it like flips at one point, so that's interesting. Maximum Firepower, costs 4, this is common. A friendly Imperial unit deals damage equal to its power to a unit. Then another friendly Imperial... So you can basically go down the line and keep firing with Maximum Firepower. Disarm. Rogue Operative, who is a Saboteur, which is nice. Always good to have those guys. So here we go. We got the Swoop Racer variant here. So that is a hyperspace variant. So that's our first hyperspace variant of this box. So it's a common, but it is a hyperspace variant. So we're considering these hits. Ruthless Raider, which I have not seen yet. Costs 6 to put out. When played, when defeated, deal 2 damage to an enemy base and 2 damage to an enemy unit. So he's hitting for 6. It takes a while to die, and then even when it dies, it's going out and putting 2 on the base and 2 on a random unit. So that's cool. Like that one. There's Yoda. He can help heal people. Cantina Bouncer. Sorry, I'm having a real time with... There we go. Keep our focus going here. You may return a non-leader unit to its owner's hand. So there you go. You just cost 5 and you can just bounce somebody off the board because he's a bouncer. Red 3. This is a rare. This unit gets +1 attack while attacking. Each other friendly unit gains raid 1. So red 3 is beefing other people up. I have not gotten this one yet. And it's always good to have another ship, because you gotta have a balance of ground and space. So there's red 3. That's a nice little rare right there. I guess I'll consider him a hit. And here's Rebel Pathfinder. Foil. When this unit attacks, ignore Sentinel. So he's a Saboteur as well. Okay. Pretty cool. Not as good as the first pack, but good stuff nonetheless. Alright, let's move on to our next pack. This is going to be... There's a lot of Thrones in the front here. You know what? I'm going to switch it up and do a Leia. Here's a Leia pack for us. Oop. Oh boy, I think I spoiled the end there. Hold on. Krennic is our leader. Hold on. Really getting annoyed with the focus on this. Krennic is our leader. Catacombs of Kadera is our base. Steadfast Battalion. Cargo Juggernaut. It's a shielded tank, basically. Keep fighting, so you get to pay 2 and then somebody gets to attack again. Escort Skiff, which I've not gotten yet. While you control another unit, this unit gains ambush. So there you go, you got 4/4/4, and you can ambush. Vigilant Honor Guards. Alliance Dispatcher. Now we're flipping over. Volunteer Soldier. Swoop Racer. Viper Probe Droid. General Tag again. Carabast. Friendly unit deals damage to an enemy unit equal to the amount of damage on the friendly unit +1. Okay, so that's kind of like a sacrificing yourself type thing. Baze. Lando is our rare. And then we have Vanquish as our foil. Okay, so probably the weakest of the 3 packs so far, but we're still getting stuff that will help us build decks and all that, so can't complain too much. I do want to just for a second see if I can turn off this autofocus. Whatever, I just need to be better at it. That's alright. The cat's in the room also, so I want to get him out of here. Come on. Hey. Come on. That was our 3rd pack. 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's continue along and do the 4th pack from our booster box of Star Wars Unlimited Spark of Rebellion. And it will be Thrawn Art. So Leia, leader. Alright, this is our 4th pack from the booster box. So we have Leia as the leader. Chopper Base as our base. Spec 4 Soldier. Steadfast Battalion. Vigilant Honor Guards. Jedi Agitator. Snow Speeder. Gladiator Star Destroyer. So always good to have a couple of these in your deck as like heavy hitters in flip over. Disarm. Give an enemy unit +4, -0 for this phase. Viper Probe Droid. Bounty Hunter Crew, which I love the art on this, if I can get it to actually show up for you. The Ghost, uncommon. So it's 6 to deploy. Let's take a look at the art for a second before we go into the card contents. Look at that. That's a nice drawing of the Ghost, just kind of floating in space, ready to help somebody out, right? All right. Anyway, the Ghost, unique unit, costs 6 to put out. Attacks for 5, has 5 HP. Shielded, when you play this unit, give a shield token to it. So it's already going to take a hit with a shield, and then it has 5 more HP. When played or on attack, you may give a shield token to another Spectre unit. So it shields itself, and then it shields something else, as long as it's a Spectre unit. So there's the Ghost. Smuggling Compartment. Attached to a vehicle unit. Attached unit gains on attack, ready a resource. Okay, good stuff. Piet. Jabba, okay. Here we go. This is my first Jabba, guys, which is amazing. So that's definitely gonna be in the personal collection for sure. So let's see what Jabba does, because I haven't really looked into him yet. Okay, so he deploys for 4. He can do 2 attack, but he has 8 health. Each trick event you play costs 1 less. When played, search the top 8 cards of your deck for a trick event. Reveal it and draw it. Put the other cards on the bottom of your deck in a random order. So he's basically, trick is like a unique thing that you can do with certain cards, and he's making it so that you can do those cheaper, and he has 8 HP, so he's going to stick around for a while. And he's only attacking for 2, so he's less of a threat. So it's like, people need to decide, you know, do I want to attack him so that he can stop doing tricks, but he's not really putting out too much HP. It depends on what's going on. But overall, so this art actually is kind of growing on me. The first time I saw it, I was like, oh, I don't know about that. But I like having unique versions of Jabba out there. So pretty cool. Good looking. He's got the red eyes. Salacious Crumb's there doing his thing. Bib Fortuna is in the background, asking him if he needs a sponge bath yet. And yeah, there's your Jabba. I'm actually going to put this in our hits just because I don't have one yet. All right. And then 7th Fleet Defender. So here's a common foil as our foil. Okay, this is going to be the 5th pack from our booster box. There are 24 packs, so it's going to do like either 4 sets of 6, or we'll see. We'll see what we end up doing today. Take a look. So Tarkin is our leader. Echo Base on Hoth. And then we got Infiltrator's Skill with Jinasso. Battlefield Marine. So that's pretty good, this guy, because he's just going to be 2 to put out, 3 attack, 3 HP. So he's a good like early card to just get out and like start either doing damage or defending a base or something like that. Rebel Pathfinder. He is a Saboteur. Making an Opening. I hate autofocus. There we go. There's Making an Opening. Cantina Braggart. Consortium Star Viper. Flip it over. ATSD. Yeah, this is good because I want ATSDs. I want to be able to get them on the board so that they can do big damage late in the game. Plus, you want a couple different options on these, just so that you know, early on, if you get one too early, you can resource it, but then you'll know you might have access to one later. It has 7 HP, it hits for 6, and it has Overwhelm, so it'll put damage on the base, whatever bleeds over. 7th Fleet Defender, so we just got the foil version of that. Frontier AT-RT. Now, I've heard some good things about this card. It is a neutral unit, so it's never going to cost anything extra to put out. It costs 4. It's 3 attack. It's 5 HP. While you control another vehicle unit, this unit gains ambush. So it can be played and then immediately attack. So as long as there's vehicles on the board, you want to pop this guy out, and then he's going to be able to attack right away. Lieutenant Childson, Mr. Chim Richards. He is a Sentinel. Let's see, what does he do? Reveal up to 4 cards from your hands. For each card revealed this way, give an experience token to this unit. Okay. Nice, so you can get a lot of experience on him and really beef him up. Wing Leader, give 2 experience tokens to another friendly Rebel unit. So this is kind of like Rebel synergy we're seeing here. No good to me dead is uncommon. Exhaust a unit. That unit can't ready this round, including during the regroup phase. And then here we go. This is our first... Sorry, I'll do this again so we can actually get it in focus. This is our first rare base hit that I have gotten personally. So this is Tarkintown. Epic action is deal 3 damage to a damaged non-leader unit. So at some point in the game, you can throw 3 damage out there. Now, it does only have 25 HP, so you're sacrificing 5 HP, but at some point you can deal 3 damage or whatever you want it. And maybe like early in the game just to get it over with. Depending on what you want to do. But there's our first rare base. And this is the 7th Sister foil. So this is a rare foil. So there we go. That's probably our first really good hit of the day. We do 2 in a row, really, because I want the rare bases just to play with. And then 7th Sister as a foil. Very nice. So you put her out for 5. She attacked for 3. She has 6 HP. See, she is a Saboteur. And then when she deals combat damage to a base, you may deal 3 damage to a ground unit that opponent controls. So that's very nice. So she can just attack the base for 3 and then put another 3 on something else. So that's very nice. That's really good. That'll go good with some of the decks that I'm already building, because I have an aggression deck that I'm like already working on. So very happy with that. I think that's our best hit so far. Okay, this is our 6th pack from my booster box. Chewy art. Let's see how we go here. Okay, we have Leia as our leader. Echo base again. Snowspeeder. Resilient. Death Star Stormtrooper. Academy Training. Scout Bike Pursuer. Ardent Sympathizer, we have not pulled yet. So, 333. While you have initiative, he gets +2. So as long as you take the initiative, you can hit with him for 5. What we got here? Bounty Hunter Crew. Restock. Snapshot Reflexes. Vanguard Ace. Okay, I need to take a look at this one because I need to familiarize myself. Cost 2, and then it's 1/1. When played for each other card you played this phase, give an experience token to this unit. So that's pretty cool. Prepare for takeoff. Search the top 8 cards of your deck for up to 2 vehicle units. And then reveal them and draw them. So then you can just start beefing up your space. Forced Surrender. Draw 2 cards. Each opponent whose base you've damaged this phase discards 2 cards from their hand. There you go. You're doing damage on the base and attacking. Here's Akbar. Restore 1 so he can heal. You can deal damage to a unit equal to the number of units you control in its arena. Greedo. This is my first Greedo, and he's a foil. When defeated, you may discard a card from your deck. If it's not a unit, deal 2 damage to a ground unit. Very nice. Is that it? Yeah, he was the last one. So that was our hit there. So technically, Akbar and him were our hits. check the time. What is it? 3:50. All right, I think we're gonna cut it off there. So let's review some of our hits. Let me get some of this stuff out of the way for now. And I'll arrange this so that we can look at some of the things that I'm considering hits. Nothing too amazing, but definitely some stuff that's going to help us build decks here. And I'll lay them out for you guys so you guys can see what we have. 1 second. Okay, so these are the things that I am going to consider hits from today's rip. So these are just the leader units, just so you can see the leaders. It's nice to be able to pad out our leaders. I did not have Emperor, I did not have Chewbacca, so it's good to have those two. And then we have Command, which is a good grab. My first Jabba, so I'm appreciating that more than really considering a hit. Greedo is a foil, so that's nice. System Patrol Craft. Swoop Racer was our only hyperspace. Seventh Sister, I consider our biggest hit today. Red 3. Tarkin Town is our first rare base. Rebel Pathfinder is a foil. 7th Fleet Defender is a foil. But these two main ones here, Tarkin Down and 7th Sister, I'm calling the hits from this rip. Alright, thanks everybody for hanging out with us. I appreciate you guys. Remember, it is Joba's Palace across all of our socials, so if you guys are after anything, any action figures, cards, we have plenty of Star Wars Unlimited stuff in stock and a bunch of other Star Wars action figures and just action figures in general. So give us a follow across all socials, and thanks for hanging out with us. Alright guys, have a good one. Peace.